Imagine waking up one morning and realizing Earth is no longer a sphere, but a perfect cube. The horizon becomes a razor-sharp line. The oceans crawl toward the edges like they're afraid of falling off. And gravity itself turns into a nightmare nobody was prepared for. On each of the 6 vast faces, people struggle to understand why their world suddenly feels tilted, depending on where they stand, and at the corners, gravity weakens so badly that objects begin floating, unpredictably turning entire regions into chaotic low-gravity death zones. The atmosphere warps, forming colossal wind tunnels along the cube's edges, with storms so violent they can rip buildings from the ground and launch them into neighboring faces. Meanwhile, sunlight hits each face differently, creating extreme climate zones. Some faces remain in scorching daylight for weeks, while others freeze in endless shadow. Rivers no longer flow normally, they accelerate toward the edges, forming massive waterfalls that plunge into swirling abyss-like vortices, where the planet's rotation twists them into violent megastorms. Cities near the corners suffer the worst. Weakened gravity, unstable air pressure, and constant storm collisions make them almost uninhabitable within days. Wildlife mutates behavior, trying to adapt to the unnatural gravitational gradients, and entire ecosystems collapse as plants struggle to grow in inconsistent sunlight. Scientists race to understand what cosmic force could restructure an entire planet so cleanly. A rogue alien megastructure builder? A hidden artificial architecture beneath Earth's crust finally activating? Or a physics-breaking cosmic anomaly rewriting matter at a planetary scale? But the real nightmare begins when seismologists discover that a cube-shaped Earth can maintain stable tectonic plates. The pressure builds along the flat faces until the crust cracks in synchronized, apocalyptic fractures, unleashing super earthquakes and volcanic eruptions along every edge. Humanity is forced to abandon old borders and relocate toward the center of each face, the only zones where gravity feels normal. Climate stabilize and survival becomes possible. But with 6 competing habitable zones, global alliances fracture, nations collapse, and a new race begins. Which face of the cube will become humanity's capital? And as the planet continues shifting toward geometric stability, a final question emerges. Is this transformation only the first stage of something even larger?